First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel. First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Taken from about the 12. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's. First play, it's second down. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Off of play action, Hill. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. First and 10, Taylor now. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all. And, Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year. And we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001 following the attacks on September 11th.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Well, this defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second down, it's Taylor. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. Well, this defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Throwing on third down, Hill. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. Now Kaepernick. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From nearby Norcross, Georgia, it's Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Here's Kamara, try to run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Kaepernick now on first down. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade American. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. First down. It's Taylor, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Second down, another run with Taylor. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Hill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep. Forced out to his left, and he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Hill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Bourne coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Play action. It's Hill. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is Harris. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Marlon Davidson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Give him 30 yards there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. On play action, it's Kaepernick rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now Kaepernick. Watkins diving. He's got it. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, Deontay Harris. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that's
there he goes, left side. 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. On the handoff, this is Taylor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Again, it's Taylor. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. To throw is Hill. Escaping the pressure right. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. We kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try the air now with Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. Hill now operating from the red zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. A diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. A give. This is Kamara. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. He got out of the pocket there. I was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling it. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Hill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Here's Taylor again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Kamara. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. And that That's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Kamara. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Trying to power it in with Arma. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets them back for 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 18. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run. And they'll be left with a 3rd and 13. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Hill now to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Falcons send out their punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Harris returning. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Now Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw, Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation. And now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Kaepernick, they're going for it on 4th. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Cliff Kingsbury, part of that new breed of head coaches, and his guys are going to go for it. Now Hill, and he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home.